hardcore boxing news, and that's what's up, man.
Hey, Dad. It's a dollar.
And that's what's up, man. Okay, you gonna come on here and just break news just like that, huh?
This is dollar.
Hey, it's your boy Jay, hardcore boxing news. What you got going on, bro? We out of here. Hey, it's your boy Jay, hardcore boxing news, back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. If you hear the sound of my voice right now, that is letting me know that God is giving you another opportunity to get it right. Yes, indeed, and I'm so glad that I'm in the number. I'm so glad that you're in the number, and we moving forward. As you all can see, I'm not in my studio because I done had another flood in my basement again. Not as bad as normally, but still had another flood, unfortunately. You dig? So, hey, we're going to keep it moving. You dig? And appreciate everybody pulling up. Before we move any forward, let's get some morning motivation. If anybody needs some right now, trust and believe, I need it. So let's get our morning motivation, and then we're going to move from there.
You've never looked at yourself in the mirror and said, you let you down. Until you get to that point, you let you down. Tell me what you complaining about. Winners complain. Winners want to hear themselves talk. Champions do not complain. Why? Because they're focusing on what they said they wanted to do as a goal. So the only thing you're missing now is, are you willing to get up and do the work? Well, we gonna complain, y'all. We gonna work. You have a chance to control your destiny. That, my friend, is the American dream, not a Cadillac.
I need you to give you your best. Come on, I'm pleading with you. Look, I'm gonna say it one more time. I need you to give you your all. I didn't say your kids. I didn't say your spouse. I didn't say your best friend. I need you for the next 30 days to give you every single thing you got.
So do me a favor, do you want it or not? The truth is, you gotta find something within. You gotta find something within, and that's gotta push you, and that's gotta elevate you, and that's gotta drive you, and that's gotta move you. Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror and said, I'm not getting up on time. I'm not going to work on time. I'm not putting in 120% when I'm at work. I let me down. You are a champion. Think like one. I value myself enough to give 120% or don't do it.
Yeah, or don't do it, for sure. Well, listen here, man. I'm glad that we are in the building. And, man, I need to find out who rocking out with me this morning. Who is in the building this morning? The first person we got in the building is the Blind Wolf. Top of the morning, JBT. Freedom only comes when we can let go of things beyond our control. Philosopher, Epicurus, big love, Blind Wolf, Wolfpack all day. That is so true, man. Let's read that one more again. Freedom only comes when we can let go of the things beyond our control. That is so true, man. So true. Mike Grimm, it's him. He said, good morning, everybody. I got the Mexican monster. Shout out to Mike Grimm. Next, we got all things, hashtag AMC. FSG said, good morning, Hardcore Boxing Hangout. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. That's what's up. Then we got Naeem the Dream in the building. He said, it's the only dream that matters here. Salute the JBT, my extended family. We bobbing in weaving through Ramadan. All right. Next, we got Tim Layton say, good morning, family. Jay, Mike, cousin Pete. For sure. My guy, Tim Layton. What up, man? My brother from another mother. Good to see you, my broski. Hope all is going well for you and your family, man. My right-hand man is in the building, G Peasy. He said, yo, 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 what it do, my hardcore family? Salute to you, my brother. Salute, salute, salute. Bank Hayes up in the building. What's up, Banks? Good to see you. Hashtag AMC. He said, howdy, my guy. Not the howdy. Barbara D in the house. Barbara D in the house. What's up, Barbara D? Good to see you, sis. She said, good morning to you, Jay. And the hangout. Good morning to you as well, sis. Good to see you for sure. Next, we got Enrica Houston in the building. What's up, sis? Good to see you. Good to see you. We got Lewis 4500 in the building. He said, J Hardcore Boxing News. Good morning, good brother. Good morning to you as well. Who else up in here? The Melanin Queen 27. What's up, sis? I hope you enjoyed your day off yesterday. Yes, indeed. We all need them for sure. Without a doubt. Yes, indeed. I hope you got some rest. Who else we got up in here? Hold on now. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, if you just got in here, you realize that the reason why I'm in my kitchen because my basement flooded again. And I digress. He said, no, 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 big homie. I got love. The background, but don't let me find out that you are running up out the dungeon. I'm about to send something, but you have to hit that bag. You won't get me hitting the bag from here. I tell you that much. The basement is closed. My sons are down there right now dealing with it. D for the win in the building. What up, D for the win? Good to see you, my guy. For sure. Appreciate the love yesterday, man. For sure. Everybody, man, that hooked us up yesterday. I really appreciate it. Being in boxing news, say salute, Jay. Preparing for the spring break. I need a vacation badly. So preparing for spring break. I need a vacation badly. Why you always having PC issues, Jay? Issues, PC issues, Jay. Issues, excuse, Jay. We are going to start holding you accountable. Oh, flooding. Oh, boy. I tell you, boy. Don't stop me today. I surely enjoy my day. Like I really want to have PC issues or I want to flood or all these damn things, man. I'm telling you, bro, better back up off me today. I'm going to tell you, back up off me today. I'm not for it. I'm going to let you know that right now. You did, you know what I mean? Talking about like I goddamn made it rain or I made my computer not work and shit like that. It's called shit happens. How about that? Like shit never happened in your life before. I tell you, boy. Appreciate that, Barbara D. You know, I mean, shit, I'm here. I mean, goddamn. Lord have mercy, boy. I tell you, you can't never satisfy people. You know, I could have easily just said and didn't show up. I said, nah, no matter what, I'm still gonna make it happen. Hey, but you know what? Moving on, man. You know, I apologize to y'all for my rant, man. You know what I mean? But people get on my nerves sometimes. You did. Like shit don't happen in their lives. You know what I mean? But that's what happened when you put yourself in a fishbowl, right? I guess. What else? What else? What else? What else, man? Who else? Is that the last person up in here? So far listening, I appreciate everybody, man. Also, salute to my mighty warriors. You know who you are, the ones that like to watch. Shout out to my mighty warriors. Shout out to all the peekaboo shorties out there. For sure, peekaboo, I see you. For sure. But as y'all can see, man, hopefully, and I say hopefully, we will get this fight, man. Bivol versus Benavidez. Hopefully, we should get Bivol versus Benavidez. The WBC had made it mandatory that they fight. And you know what? It only makes sense. I mean, they trying to milk this Benavidez versus Bivol versus beterbiev. They're trying to milk it. They are trying to milk it right now. You know what I'm saying? But nobody wants to see a third fight. Personally, I thought Bivol won the first one. He damn sure won the second one. And if they fight again, he'll win the third one. What are we trying to see, man? I'm really trying to figure out what are we trying to see. You did, but he did make a April 8th. They have to have their negotiations done by April the 8th, which is good. Which is good. April the 8th, man. They got a whole month to negotiate. But Bivol can easily just say, you know what? I'm not going to fight, and I'm going to get a belt up. He could easily do that. It depends on which fight's going to get the most money. Is Benavidez going to get the most money fighting Bivol, or does Bivol make more money fighting beterbiev again? Me personally, hey y'all, please don't text me right now, y'all, because I'm on my phone. So all the texts keep coming across the screen and it throws things off. Please don't text me right now. Thank you. Who else? Let's see, anybody else came up in here. Okay. All right, Barbara D said, I'd rather see Benavidez versus Bivol. And I think majority of the people wants to see that as well. What's the use of keep beating a dead horse with a stick? You know, what's the use of keep seeing that? We already know what the outcome going to be, man. If anything, I wouldn't be surprised if eventually Bivol stops beterbiev, man. His time probably is getting over now. You know what I mean? The man in his 40s, you dig? And I just don't see anything different that he can do. I said it from the beginning, after the first fight, that I felt though that Bivol can better his game, but I feel though that we'll still get the same from beterbiev. And pretty much that's what happened, man. I feel though that Bivol stood in front of him more. He mixed it up more, you dig? But he ain't gonna just stand there and just allow beterbiev to just tee off on him. That makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? If anything, when you're a boxer, the most important thing is you find out what your opponent's strength is, his strongest thing, and take it away from him. You know, take away his weapon away from him. You dig? And that's what Bivol did to him. So the fight that I feel though America wants to see, the world wants to see, is the Mexican Monster against Bivol. The Mexican Monster versus Bivol. That's the fight we want to see. We got a young, determined Benavidez that just gave us a great fight against another determined young guy, David Morrell. Yeah, and it was a good fight. I mean, an experienced played a very important role in that, which we knew that experience would play a very important role. Skill plays an important role, and conditioning plays a very important role, man. And then fighting fights on a big level, man. You know, where the lights are brighter, the more people are there, interviews like crazy everywhere. You see what I'm saying? So it's so important, you know what I'm saying, to continue on this momentum right now. Bivol just came off a great fight. BENAVIDEZ just came off a great fight. So while the momentum is still strong, why not make this fight happen? Why are they still trying to milk? You know what I'm saying? And so far, I've liked what what's my guy? Forgive me. I like what BENAVIDEZ has done so far, man. You did. No, what I meant to say, I like what Turkey has done so far. You dig? He is bringing us the fights that we like. He's making it happen. Bam, 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 bam. The fights that we like. Normally, what we get is bam, 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 bam. Now we're getting it. Boom, 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 boom. We're getting it all the time now. You did, which we like. Which we like, man. But don't keep giving us the same old thing over and over. We got a super chat. Let me grab this super chat real quick. We got a super chat from Being in Boxing News. He said, I'm going for BENAVIDEZ. Here's $2 for coffee. Appreciate it. I'm out of coffee, so thank you. All right. But yeah, and that's also a $2. So let's do a holla. Shout out. Appreciate the holla for sure. But yeah, man, hold on, let me get the okay. Yeah. So Bobby D said we couldn't get Canelo versus BENAVIDEZ at the very least. Give the fans this. And you know, great point, Bobby D. And I'm gonna tell you why we would. Canelo says the reason why that he's not fighting BENAVIDEZ is because he's disrespectful, this, that. No, that's not the reason why we're not getting that fight. The reason why we're not getting Canelo versus BENAVIDEZ is BENAVIDEZ he just has a continuous engine. Canelo like taking breaks, man. Yeah, he like taking breaks on the ropes, this, that, and the other. He like taking rounds off. You don't get that with BENAVIDEZ. You get the whole time. That's what you get the whole time. Canelo don't want that. And he's young. He's young. What that guy, 28 years old? Yo, they say prime in boxing is 28 years old. 28, 29, give or take. Some people might go into an early prime and might hit it at 26. But I'm talking about when all sectors are firing, all systems are firing. When you got your man strength, you know, you've been in the game for a minute, so the skills is there. You know what I mean? You done been in a lot of fights, and every fight that you go into prepares you for your next fight. It prepares you for your next fight. You know what I'm saying? So you're only as good as your last fight, man, especially if you're getting in fights that are 50-50. A 50-50 fight will definitely help you for your next fight. You know what I'm saying? Because you're fighting somebody that matches what you have. The word says iron sharpens iron. You did? So, you know, when you're going against iron, you're getting sharper yourself. You know what I mean? And that's why I like to see fighters fight at least 2 to 3 times a year. Because the more often you fight, the sharper you be. You'll be more sharper, the juices are flowing. But I'm gonna tell you, when you fighting once, or I don't give 3 or 4 times is great, but you ain't gonna get 4 times. Now Canelo might give you 4 times, but if the opposition be, he might be iron and he going up against wood. You dig? So come on now, that ain't gonna work. But man, I'm so interested. I'm so interested in this fight happening. You dig? Because first of all, these 2 young men have history. So they have sparred countless times from my understanding. Okay. They have sparred a few times. You dig? So they do have history. And I love a fight where guys have been in the ring with each other. The reason why you get better fights when it happens. Let's go back to Lomachenko when he fought, what was the kid name? Oh man, I can't think of his name now. What is the kid name? He was fighting for top rank. Somebody help me in the chat. He was fighting for top rank, and next thing you know, I think he ended up leaving top rank. I'm not sure. And they said that Bill Haney was going to be his advisor or something like that. Well, to make a long story short, he had sparred Lomachenko many a times, you dig, which made the fight against him and Lomachenko a very good fight. You dig, a very good fight because they've been in, yeah, there it is, Bivol win, thank you. Is that Jermaine Ortiz? Thank you. Jermaine Ortiz, exactly. Him and Lomo have been in the ring a few times, man, which they knew each other, man, which brought a great fight. Fight we just got, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach. Been in the ring before, grew up together, know each other. So it makes a better fight, man. And I think we get no different with these 2 young guys, Benavidez and Bivol. I think it would be amazing to fight. I hope they don't, because recently in the news, there was talks about Benavidez being on the undercard of Beterbiev, Bivol, Beterbiev 3. Why? What are we going to see that fight? When you think trilogies, man, you think Riddick Bowe, Evander Holyfield. You think Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier. You think Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns. If you're gonna give me a trilogy, give me something, man, that I'm not gonna figure out what the end gonna be. I still feel though, Bivol, Beterbiev, I feel we still gonna get the same thing. I think we still gonna get the same thing. Bivol wins. D for the win say, who they giving Callum Smith? I don't know. But I find out for you. But no, seriously, man, I think that fight would be amazing, man. I hope we don't have to wait around for it. I hope Benavidez doesn't take step aside money. You dig? I hope he sees the opportunity. Yeah, I hope he sees the opportunity and go ahead and fight Bivol. Activate it and say, hey, give me my belt or get out the way. Give me my belt or get out the way. It's for some reason, I don't know. Maybe they want Beterbiev to win for some reason. I don't know why. What fight y'all think they trying to see? Why do you think they think we want to see it again? What's up, Booger, man? Al Booger in the building. What's up, Booger? Good to see you, man. Why do they think? Because I'm going to tell you, I tell you what, put it in the chat right now. Everybody that wants to see Beterbiev and Benavidez again? Give me a thumbs up in the chat. I just want to see if what's our consensus is here. Do y'all want to see this fight again? If you want to see Beterbiev and BENAVIDEZ fight again, just say yes. No, Beterbiev and Bivol. If you want to see that fight again, give me a thumbs up. Say yes. Okay. Mr. Hot Grease said he want to see it. I don't know. Salute to you, Hot Grease. You did. That makes sense. You want to see it though, bruh. Who else? Who else wants to see it? Who else want to see it again? Barbara D says she don't want to see it. All right, we got one want to see it, one don't want to see it. Come on, I need some GPZ. Don't want to see it. Who else don't want to see it? Who want to see it? Thumbs up, you want to see it. Thumbs down, you don't. Booger Man say keep the division moving. Right. Look, when it's raining, go get buckets, man. Mike Grimm don't want to see it again. Okay. Tim Layton don't want to see it again. You see what I'm saying? People are really not, you don't have to watch it. And I won't. No, I will. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna watch it because I'm a degenerate. But do I want to see it again? No. Remo wants to see it again. Okay. Who else? Hey, Jay Grant Jr., what's up, man? How's school going? Hope all is good, my brother. He said, salute, OG. All right. Who else wants to see it? It's 1-1. Ah, man. He ain't win that first one, man. I ain't trying to hit out. Jay Grant Jr., do you want to see beterbiev versus Bivol again? Thumbs up if you do, thumbs down if you don't. If you don't want to see it again, thumbs down. If you do, thumbs up. Remo, he said, GP, he said the reason why, because it's 1-1. He won a tiebreaker. He wants a tiebreaker. Hey, man, why hold back? Why hold up? Why hold up a good fight for a fight you want to see? Talib Cunningham, what's up, Construction Shorty? Jay Grant Jr. said he don't want to see it again. I don't want to see Tank and Roach again, and it was a good fight. I do. I definitely want to see it again, for sure. Yes, that's been the most competition I've seen so far against Tank. So, yes, I would like to see that again, for sure. Jay Grant Jr. said Bivol beat him twice. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you 100%. I don't want to see that same fight again. If I want, look, if I want to watch Beterbiev and Bivol again, I'll just go watch it again because it's going to be the same exact damn fight again. I guarantee it's going to be the same exact damn fight. I guarantee you. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. Yes, indeed. Nothing changes at all. Tank and Roach definitely need to run it back as soon as possible. Jay Grant Jr. say, oh, yeah, old Grease needs got to get that back. Well, he done lost some money. Did he lose some money? 619 Cali Factor, what up? Val in the building. What's up, Val? That's not what the scorecard said. I'm going with the scorecard. Yeah, that's just another man's opinion, just like mine. That's all. The whole thing in the nutshell is beterbiev didn't win that fight. He know he didn't win that fight. You know he didn't win that fight. You just want controversy to keep going. Hot grease. Hot grease. Yes, indeed, man. Why hold back what's going on? Oh my goodness, man. Nah, I really don't want to see it again. You dig? So If I do, I'll just go watch it on Daily Motion again, and that'll be the same fight. Bivol wins again. Killer Mike, hashtag STN salute. Kill him. Who is that? Who is that? Is that D Free? Did he change his name or something? Unheard of, baby. What's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. For sure. Yeah. Hey, man. But yeah, man. I hope that we get this fight, man. And the chances. Let me tell you something. One thing about Turkey. Turkey normally gets what he wants. You know what I mean? Because like the word says, money answers all things. Money answers all things. So if I feel though, if he throws enough money at this third fight and also throw enough step aside money for Benavidez, Turkey gets what he wants. Turkey gets what he wants. And that's pretty much how it be going down. Hey, if you just got in the building, man, make sure that you hit the appreciation button or the non-appreciation button, whatever. You said, no, I'm just showing support. BBO and Crush sent me a new sub. Okay. Well, Killer Mike, I want to welcome you to the Hardcore Hangout. Hey, Killer Mike, we just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. Killer Mike, we only got one rule around here. No hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mom up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to welcome Killer Mike, STN, into the Hangout, man. We appreciate you being in the building, and we appreciate that you subscribe to the channel if it's something that you enjoy. For sure, okay? Yes, indeed. We definitely appreciate it. Y'all make sure that y'all give Killer Mike a good hardcore and welcome. Let him know that he's found the best morning boxing show around. We appreciate you, Killer Mike. Yes, indeedy, man. But yeah, man, while we got this good thing going on, man, let's keep it going. We got the rematch. You dig? And I get it. I tell you what, then, if they seriously feel though that that's just a great fight, okay, it'll always be a great fight then. So step aside, let Bivol and Benavidez fight. You did, and then, you know, if Benavidez and Bivol want to settle between, you know, the best 2 out of 3, then do that. But why hold up? Why hold up, you know, the belts and everything else? Mama Do in the house. What's up, Mama Do? She said rule number 2, keep Keyshawn's name out your mouth. Yes, indeed. Hot Grease say, Jay, know you a matchmaker. He said, Jay, now you a matchmaker? Hell yeah. I done made a few fights so far. I sure enough am a matchmaker. Yes, indeed. Among other things as well. Let me tell you something. A lot of fights get made because of us podcasters, man, because we set a fire. We set a fire. People started hearing it. Next thing you know, the fight happens, man. For sure. The fight's happening. Do y'all think BENAVIDEZ hangs it up if he don't get the trilogy next? I don't know. Only Benavidez knows. I mean, only beterbiev knows that. I don't know. D1 in the building. Salute to D1. I think I just seen him in the building. Salute to D1. Appreciate you being in the building, my brother. Always a pleasure to see you, for sure. Jay, what is your opinion on the Tank fight? Exactly how I thought it would go. I'm gonna be honest. I felt though it was going to be a back and forth chess match. I thought that eventually Tank, I thought it was going to go the distance. I didn't think Tank was going to knock him out. But I still thought that Tank was going to win the fight. So you dig. And what is my opinion on it now? Man, a good 50-50 fight. A rematch, I do want to see. A rematch, I definitely want to see again, for sure. I want to see that fight again. This trust and believe, I don't think it's going to be in New York this time. It is demand for that fight now, so we'll probably get it maybe in Vegas next. I'm gonna tell you, man, I hate Vegas fights. I mean, I done been to Vegas, God knows, I don't know how many times now. And the only thing about Vegas, man, it's just too damn hot, man. It's too hot. It's too hot. It's too humid. You know what I'm saying? And so I prefer not being there, but that's probably where it's gonna end up because it's gonna be based on the bidding. It's going to be based on who's willing to pay the most money for that fight because the fight got so much it just got a lot of press afterwards, man. You know, nobody knew who Lamont it was, and now he's everywhere. Which look, speaking of everywhere, look where he was last night.
As he's picking it up, normally his opponent is deteriorating. The condition ain't where it's supposed to be, but I'm looking at you. They get to round 6 and 7, and he coming forward, and you not even moving. So at that point, y'all mid-range, you sitting in the pocket, and most of the time when he hits somebody, they retreat. But you took one to give one. I'm like, what he boy going at it? I'm like, so did the power not affect you in any way where you didn't really care? Where you just sat in the pocket with him in exchange? Because most of the time, I mean, you got to be cautious.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You got to be cautious because when throwing punches, you know, you got a chance to get hit. You know, when you letting go, did you not care at all, or did you feel his power early and really wasn't worried about it?
So it wasn't that I wasn't caring. It's I was cautious, like you said, I was cautious, but the defense is there, and the confidence was through the roof. Right. And I got a chance. We keep a spade, like you know what I'm saying, like. I see why he knocked people out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say the power is overrated, but I've been in there with guys who can punch. I mean, like with guys who can punch. So it's like it's nothing. It was nothing new to me. I've been in there with middleweight champions. I've been in there with junior middleweight champions. I mean, like as they were champion in their prime and stuff like that. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was confident in what I could do defensively, and if I get hit, I know I was gonna give it right back.
Right. So listen, in the 9th round, I'm sorry, I get excited about boxing. I don't mean to take over. But listen, hey, young bull, in the 9th round, you know.
Yo, he is definitely getting a lot of press now, and I'm glad, man. You know, when I spoke to his father the other day, I said, man, your tax bracket just changed, your world changed. You're going to be in a fishbowl from now on. Nothing, your privacy is over with at this point, man. And I just feel, though, I hope that they'll be able to balance all of this, you did, and not well, I don't think they're the type of cats that's going to get big-headed or anything like that, man. And I just wish nothing but the best for Lamont and his pops, man, because they deserve it, man. They deserved it. You know what I mean? They didn't cow down or anything. You know, the energy was the same from the beginning to the end. Everybody and their grandmama was talking bad about this kid, man. Everybody was saying that he was a cherry pick. He was this, he was that, you know, all types of things, man, you know. So I'm so glad that they prove people and show people who they are. You know what I'm saying? Because people, if you ain't never heard of them, they a bum. You know what I'm saying? And that is so, it's so many cats out here y'all ain't heard of that whip ass, man. Plenty. But they just haven't had a chance to get on that television or be on the right card or things of that nature, man. You did. So shout out to the Roaches, man. That sounds wild. Shout out to the Roaches. Jay Grant Jr. said Tank better call pest control because he got roach problems. Oh yeah. What was his last fight? They said he had ghost problems, right? So they said who'd he gonna call? So now he got roach problems. I tell you what, the internet is undefeated, man. The internet is undefeated, man. But I'm glad that we got a chance to see a good fight, a competitive fight, a competitive fight. You know what I mean? And that always happens when you have a puncher. You dig? What happens when the punch doesn't save you? What happens? But I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't know about y'all, but the first 3 rounds, oh my goodness, man, I just wanted to get a bed and go to sleep. I kid you not, man, those first 3 rounds was horrible. Oh my goodness, it was horrible, man. OG, did you hear Tank's new track? Nah, I'm pretty much sure it's all types of stuff out there right now, man. Memes and everything. You dig? Like I said, the internet is definitely undefeated, like Joe's apartment movie. He better call Raid. Showtime, the guy, my guy. Salute to you, man. What's up with you? For sure. Killer Mike say, whenever people fight Tank, they blow up. I hope Keyshawn gets a fight before he retires. Yeah, Tank makes superstars, man. Yeah, you know what? It takes me back to one of my favorite cowboy movies, man. God damn, what's the cowboy movie, man? With Billy the Kid and Emilio Vest. Oh, what was the name of that movie, man? But to make the long story short, Billy the Kid pulled a gun out on him and said, "I make you famous," and that's so true. Everybody that Billy the Kid put that thing on, he made famous. Then, and same thing with Tank, man. He made Pitbull Cruz famous. He made Ryan. Well, Ryan already had notoriety, but he also got a push from that. Who else? Yeah, but I'm just saying. So, and let me tell you something. It's trust. It's good to be a roach right now. I'm just let you know. It is good to be a roach right now. That's all I gotta say about that. Yes, indeed. It's good to be a roach. It's called I Got My Hair Done 2 days ago. Oh, Lord have mercy. Barbara D said, I didn't go to that fight, but if it happens again in Brooklyn, I will break down and get that ticket. I know that's right, man, because they had tickets going as low as $160 from the jump. Now, I don't know if it's going to be that cheap the next time, but yeah, they had tickets as cheap as 160. I think I seen some for 137. That's when they first let them go. You got to hit those pre-release tickets, man, and that's how you get the best deal. The longer you wait, the more you got to pay, man. It is what it is. But man, it is. Hey, but from my understanding, they say Tank already in the gym now. He look in the gym now. You dig? And most likely we probably get that fight end of May or the first week or second week of April, something like that. Barbara D said, sorry, Jay, it's never good to be a roach. Sorry, but not. Barbara D said, ain't never good to be a roach. Hey, yo, I'm more than sure Lamont and his pops could tell you something totally different, man. Hey, come on now. Look, all right, look, as they say it in Philly, let's keep it a bean right now, right? A kid growing up in the Washington, D.C. era with the last name Roach, do you not think he didn't have to fight every damn day? And he a little dude? Trust and believe. Look, my last name is Coates, and I had problems just with my last. I'd have been called everything from Coast to Kotex. Yeah, they call me Gary Kotex. I kid you not. I was called Kotex. So I know how the kids are in DC, man. They're brutal. So to grow up with the last name Roach, trust and believe he done had many of street fights in his life. Fighting is second nature to him. Kids are brutal, man. Kids are brutal. They're going to say anything to you, man. So, hey, man, like I said, I'm happy. I'm happy for the Roaches, man, for sure. And I can't wait to the rematch, because the rematch is going to be crazy. Look, it was so, even though, you know, the casuals and everybody didn't really want to see this fight or talk negative about it, it was one of the biggest credential requests that PBC done had in a long time. Yeah, it doubled in requests. I think the Frank Martin fight had 179 media requests. This one had 400 media requests. 400. Yeah. So trust and believe the next time they have it, oh yeah, man, everything gonna double up on you. I'm trying to tell you, man, everything's gonna double up without a doubt, man. So soon as you hear when and where it's gonna be, if I was you, I'd do two things: book your ticket, book your hotel, book your flight, all with insurance. All with insurance. If you book a flight, book it with insurance. If you get a hotel room, get it with insurance. Now, the tickets, I don't know if you can get insurance on a fight ticket, but those other two things, because you all know how this boxing game get, man. So don't say that Jay didn't tell you to make sure that you get that done, because I'm gonna tell you, anything can change just like this. Just like it on this fight. We supposed to got this fight in December. What was it, December the 14th? Tank was never even in camp yet. Never even made it to camp. Then they changed the fight to whatever it was. My understanding, Tank didn't even get in the camp. And this is just my understanding. And don't say that is 100% true. But it was a month left when he finally got in the camp. That's the word on the street. Not to say that is 100% true, but that's what we've been hearing. You know what I mean? But he looked in shape and everything. You know what I mean? Plus, it's been a lot of turmoil when it comes to this particular fight. You know what I mean? We had problems in the camp. We don't know really what's with Tank and Coach Kenny, Calvin, and all them, if anything. You know what I'm saying? But everybody has their speculations on it. You did. So, you know what I mean? It was a lot going on. It was a lot going on. Just had his first son. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm not trying to give him any excuses at all, because once you get in the ring, and Tank already said it, the ring is his safe place. That's the place where all his cares go away. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but, you know, none of us is bulletproof when it comes to things that happen in our lives. None of us are bulletproof. You know what I mean? You know, it's just how we react and handle the situations. We got to remember that fighters are people, okay? I know y'all want them to be this infamous gladiators that nothing affect them, but 9 times out of 10, majority of them are emotionally wrecked. Seriously, and they wear their feelings on their sleeves, man. You dig? Because they been just boxing and training their whole lives, where they really didn't have development in life. You know what I mean? And it takes a lot, man, to get that total balance of everything, man. You know what I mean? Knowing how to deal with situations, or even being able to have a conversation with people, and, you know, as a man, and say, you know what, man, I'm hurting, or I need help, or even crying. You know what I mean? All those type of things, man. We as black men, because I can only speak about a black man, because that's the only thing I've ever been my whole entire life. We were told, don't cry. We were told this, that, this, that, and that, which makes us stuff emotions, man, where we never let things out. You know what I mean? And when it finally comes out, it comes out the wrong way. It's like the straw that broke the camel's back. You dig? It's like the straw that broke the camel's back, man. And then it's too late, because we done acted and messed around and did something that might get us in jail. You know what I mean? Or say something to somebody you really didn't mean to say, but they were there and they end up catching the blunt of everything. You know what I mean? So, and y'all know I always tell y'all, man, therapy, ain't nothing wrong with therapy. Go to therapy, man. You got that right. You gotta have that release, man. You gotta have somebody that you can dump your shit off to. You got to, man. But once you dump it off, then you got to learn how to replace it with better stuff, man. Coping mechanisms, you dig? How to deal with certain situations, you know what I'm saying? Thinking through things, man. I'm going to tell you, we can save ourselves a lot of hardship if we just think for a second. If we just think for a second instead of reacting, maybe count to 10 before you say something that might just ruin something for you. Did. I apologize, y'all, man. But, you know, stuff like this is kind of close to my heart. You know what I mean? When it comes to us men and dealing with our emotions, man, and things of that nature, man, for sure. Just got a D1. Family is forever. Member for 13 months, man. Appreciate you for that D1 without a doubt, man. Angry White Man, have y'all subscribed to his channel yet? Yes, indeed, man. Hey, and that name is getting out, man. That name is getting out, D1. Somebody asked me, who are you? Who's the white guy? And I said, that's Angry White Man. He said, that's Angry White Man? I said, yeah. How about that? So your name is getting out there, man. Your name is getting out there. You dig? So keep up the good work, man. You dig? There you go. All Access International Senior Car. What's up with you, boy? Hope all is well, fine, and fab tablets. I ain't getting no call back the other day, but we'll chop that up. We'll chop that up. Yes, indeed. Hey, D1, what was crazy? That was somebody from PBC that said that to me. For sure. For sure. So yeah, people know the AWM brand. People are learning to know the AWM brand. So keep pushing it, man. It doesn't happen overnight. This podcasting stuff, these videos, this monetization, all this stuff that we're doing, it doesn't happen overnight. But what does work is the same thing that chops a tree down, which is consistency. And that is in anything in life. The more consistent that you are, you know what I mean? And longevity of consistency. You hear longevity of consistency, man, will get you to where you want to go, man. When I first started this podcast, I told everybody 3 years from now, we're going to be in a better place. 6 years is where we want to be. Simple as that. This is not a sprint. It's definitely a marathon. So if you plan on getting into podcasting, or if you're into podcasting and you believe in instant gratification, this is not the spot for you, because it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't. But if you keep on pushing, eventually things will open up for you. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. And you need to study all the time. They say study to make thyself approve. You're going to see your primary. Good. Make sure you get your ass there. There go my guy, I Serve 88. What's up, my guy? Good to see I Serve, man. Good to see all the family up in here this morning, man. It was good to see a lot of the family last weekend. Right, the marathon continues for sure. We ain't going nowhere. It might be some bumps and bruises and this, that, and other. We just get up, wipe ourselves off, and keep moving, man. You know, sometimes we're going to fall straight on our face. Yeah, but the beautiful thing about it is if you got real brothers around you, they going to pick you up. Yeah, they going to pick you up and walk with you, man. You dig? Them the real ones. They ain't going to pick you up, and they're not going to just walk over you. Your real brother's going to pick you up and say, come on, brush yourself off. It ain't over. It ain't over. Yes, indeed. What we got going on? D1 said, Bobby, you were engaging enough for me, and your friends were such a sweetheart. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. For sure. For sure, man. We had a great time. We ate good. We laughed, man. It was just amazing. I'm still recovering. I Serve 88 said he just left the doctor and everything still works. That's what's up, man. I'm glad to hear that. Hey, smash that appreciation button, man. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and share. It is so important to share. Man, when the algorithm see you actually sharing something you don't watch, that means you don't went the extra mile to allow other people to say, hey, you should check this out. So yeah, that is so important. Likes are important, but you'll never get as many likes as views. You might have 179,000 views, and you might only have 8,000 likes. I don't know what it is. It's so hard for somebody to just hit that boop. But it's hard. I don't know. But I appreciate all of it, man. But I'll tell you what, let's move forward, man. Let's find out what's happening in the world of boxing today. And after that, we're going to get on out of here, because we're going to have to sanitize again this basement again, man. And I got to get some more understanding on why this is keep on happening, man. All righty. Okay. Let's find out what's the first thing happening in the world of boxing today. Well, I tell you what, before we do that, man, how about these two guys right here, man? They hooked up yesterday, man. Naeem the Dream and Ant McQueen, man. Yes, indeed, man. What are the chances of these brothers actually hooking up, man? That was crazy. Ant be doing like delivery service, right? And he was delivering something to Naeem the Dream. Man, and I told them, man, that's just God just winking at y'all, man. That's just God just winking, man. Put the two brothers together, man. So shout out to those two brothers again. That's Naeem the Dream and Ant McQueen, man. Yes, indeed. Good to see y'all brothers, man. For sure, for sure. All righty, what's next, man? Rolly Romero says, I'll beat the shiznick out of Ryan Garcia, then they can have their rematch, man. You know what's so funny about this? You got Ryan and Rolly, you got Devin and the Ramirez, and you got Tio and Barbosas. You did, and Ryan's the headliner. Ryan's the headline. Tio got a belt. Devin got a belt. But Ryan's the headliner, man. What we got next, man? Devin Haney said, I saw Roach winning. Surprised by Tank Davis. No knockdown escape. Well, I mean, you know, a lot of people, and I'm gonna tell you, the judge, the ref, he made a blunder, man. He made a blunder. Nobody, I don't understand how they let that go, but I do because they say that he has much authority as a judge. You dig? And being though that the wasn't working, the camera stopped working on the 9th round, so they couldn't review the what you call get down. Yeah, and I don't know, man. He been getting hell though, but everybody loves Willis, man. You know what I mean? I mean, we've been loving Willis for the longest time, big eyes and everything. The most enthusiast ref, like he the biggest fan ref out there. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely made a mistake on that call, man. You did, and but who's to say if he did call that an 8? What you call? That doesn't necessarily mean that Lamont was still going to win. That doesn't mean that, you know what I mean? Because that could have changed the whole trajectory of the fight. Tank, knowing that he got he took a knee and they took point. Can you take 1 point for that knee? He could have got on demon time and just went ham. Who knows? And knocked him out. We don't know what the outcome would have finally been just because of that. You know what I mean? We don't know if he would. What are you doing? You want to be part of? You want to see these people? You want to see everybody? You want people to see you? Where you at? Come on. Say hello to everybody. Yeah, say hello to everybody, man. All right, man. Go on about your business now. Yes, indeed. All right, get down. All right, I gave you a chance now. Sit down. Good Lord, you need a bath. Yes, indeed. Lord knows you need a bath. All right, make sure that you... All right, next. What's next? Now you want to talk. Get down. Don't even do it. All right. What's next, y'all? All right. We seen that. What's next? Eddie Hearn determined the push for Shakur Stevenson versus Gervonta Davis, even as Shakur seemed to concede defeat. At this point, only fight people want to see with Tank right now will be Tank versus Lamont. That's the only fight people want to see right now. Simple as that. I done heard the triangle theory and all that other stuff. I don't believe in triangle theory. I still believe that Gervonta versus Shakur is a 50-50 fight, maybe even 51-49, you dig? But, you know, until we actually see it in the ring, we don't know what it is, man. What else we got here? Barboza Jr. seeks revenge. Teofimo Lopez will regret not fighting me years ago. Not fighting me years ago. Well, you know, and I'm a Barboza guy. I like Barboza and everything, but I don't think he has the skills enough to deal with Tio. I could be wrong, but if that fight does happen, well, I know I got Tio winning. I was just sitting there thinking how would the outcome would be, but I'm gonna have to do some X's and O's on that first before I give you what I think the outcome gonna be. Is it gonna be a knockout? If it's gonna be the distance, you know what I mean, draw, whatever. All right, next. WBC mandates Bivol versus BENAVIDEZ, ending long wait and restoring excitement to the light heavyweight division. And that's what our topic is about today, man. The WBC president, Mauricio Su. Come on, bro. WBC President Mauricio Suleiman states the World Boxing Council has officially ordered Bivol to defend against BENAVIDEZ. If Bivol wants to keep his belt, he must defend against BENAVIDEZ. As simple as that. And I'm glad that Mauricio has stepped up to do that, man, because I just don't feel though we need to see beterbiev and Bivol over again. I don't want to see it a third time. I don't want to see it with green eggs and ham. I don't want to see it with a box. I don't want to eat it with a fox. I don't want to see BENAVIDEZ and Bivol anymore. I don't. Let's get the young whippersnappers to fight, man. I don't want to see another 40-year-old fighting somebody in his 20s, man. I don't want to see it. Let's get the young guys fight, man, and keep the division moving, man. Let's move on, man. And that's all I gotta say about that. How y'all feel about that? I tell you what, Dana White boxing promotion becomes reality under the TKO and Saudi partnership, man. So yeah, they done started Dana White, Turkey Al-Sheikh, and I forgot, I think the other guy name is Khan. They have started TKO boxing where Dana White will be heading it off. And he is going to try to use the UFC model for boxing. I don't know if it's going to work or not. You know what I mean? I like the UFC model only to a point. Only thing I don't like about the UFC model is that the owners of the UFC became just more billionaires, where only the top couple of percentile of the fighters are really making good money. You know what I mean? If a UFC guy wants to really make some money, he has to go to boxing. So, you know, I don't want to see the people that don't take any punches make all the money. That's the only problem I have about that model. You dig? But what I do like about the model is everybody fights everybody, and I like that. That's why you have less undefeated records in UFC, because there's so many different ways that you can lose in UFC. You know what I mean? You could be a hell of a striker, but this guy is just a great wrestler, grappler, whatever you call it. You dig? So it's so many different ways to lose. I mean, 9 times out of 10, if a boxer gets in the ring with a UFC, well, in the cage, they're going to lose because there's so many different ways they can lose. Opposed to if a UFC guy gets in with a boxer, 9 times out of 10, he's going to lose because he only can box now. He can't use his feet. He can't use his elbows or none of that type stuff. So what do y'all think about they're starting this new promotion company, man? Are y'all interested or are you not? Put it in the chat. Tell me what you think. D for the win said, why he ain't pressed cinnamon like that? How about that? Well, I can tell you why he didn't. A while ago, Mauricio Suleiman and Canelo fell out. And Canelo didn't want anything to do with the WBC belt at all. He didn't want nothing to do with with that belt whatsoever. And being as though of that, he couldn't make no money off of Canelo. Him and Canelo finally hashed it out and they was cool again and everything. And the last thing Mauricio wants to do is get up underneath Canelo's skin again. He don't want to do that again. So I think that's what it is, man. Let me tell you something. When you're the face of boxing, when you're the guy that put all the asses in the seats, making all the money and this, that, and other, you get a lot of favoritism. It is what it is. Because you're the one that's, bringing in the money, man. It is what it is. What we say, Jay Dixon say, it's just one promotional company having in-house fights, and boxing fans say they don't like that UFC doesn't cross the street either. I'm gonna tell you, I don't know too much about UFC. I'm really just, I probably in my whole lifetime probably watched about 6 UFC fights, and that might even be exaggeration. You know what I mean? Maybe 4. I like the sweet science, man. I like the sweet science. I really feel though that UFC is too brutal. Once I got knocked down, you could still continuously come after me. That's brutal, man. That is completely brutal. So Tim Layton says, MMA cats wanted to spar me in MMA. I said, okay. I asked him to box me in sparring. He said, no, because they know better. They know better, man. And we know better. Boxers know better to get in that cage, and that's why very seldomly you have ever seen boxers get in that cage. You'll never see Floyd Mayweather get in a cage unless they just willing to pay him so much in money where he just can't turn it down. You dig? But 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get a boxer in the cage. He said, you better get your ass. Yeah, you better. Or your cover-up game better be real good. Your cover-up game better be real good. For sure. What else we got? What else we got right here? Let me see. I got everything. Okay, look like we did everything, man. But yeah, we got those fights coming up, man. Tonight, I believe at 4 p.m. or 6 p.m., they're going to have the Canelo and Skull press conference. It's going to be in New York City this evening. So if you're interested in that, make sure you check that out. When it comes to that Gervonta and Lamont Roach, I don't think that's going to get overturned. I think that's going to stay a draw and you get the rematch. I'm going to be truthfully honest on that. I think nothing changes, y'all. You dig? I don't think nothing changes. I think it stays the same, and you're just going to have to just accept it. You're going to have to accept it for sure, without a doubt. But at least we'll get the rematch. And I think Tank definitely wants the rematch, and that's the most important thing. And there's an immediate rematch clause available. But to be honest, I think when you have an immediate rematch, it's based on if the guy lost. Tank didn't lose. He didn't lose. He still got his belt and everything. So technically, I don't think he has to give a rematch. But if he don't give a rematch, oh Lord, it's gonna cause some pain, man. The internet would not let him, oh no, at all. You dig? He would have to be like an ostrich with his head in the ground. So, but I don't think he's from that mob. I think he definitely wants that rematch, man. Like I said, when he put his head down, man, when they said the winner of the when they said it was a draw, he had both arms like this and he dropped his head down for a while. You know what I mean? Because that was the last thing I feel though that he thought would happen. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, he won his daddy records back, man. You know, it's going to be more about respect than anything, for sure. Christine Givens in the building. Good morning to you. She said, hope you're having a fulfilling week. Hope everybody's having a fulfilling week, for sure. Jay Dixon said, man, I don't think homie really want this anymore. Shake my head. He's got to lock in or clock out. Yeah, it's always been a saying that it's always been a saying that when you get to talking about retiring, you done already started checking out already. You know what I mean? So we gonna see. We're going to see. I don't like hearing fighters that are still fighting talking retirement, because at that point, that's telling me that one foot is out there. Get down. One foot is out there and one foot is still in the ring. You know what I mean? And that's straddling the fence. And when you're straddling that fence, man, you know what's left in the middle. The cojones, man, for sure. So you definitely gotta lock in, because let me tell you something. One thing about this sport that we all know is unforgiving. It's a jealous sport. You know what I'm saying? And it wants your undivided attention. It wants your undivided attention. And if you don't give it all of that, trust and believe it will make a spectacle out of you. For sure, without a doubt. Just like with Sean Porter, man. Sean Porter, when he fought Bud, one foot was already out, man. One foot was already out. You dig? You got to be all in. Cash Sports in the building. My big homie, the Box Story, is in the building. Salute to you. Good to see you as well. Make sure y'all check out Cash today at 2 p.m. Check out Cash at 2 p.m. At 4 p.m., y'all make sure y'all check Just Do Boxing. Then at 9 o'clock, I believe The Rise. I know it's 2 days that The Rise are not on. I gotta make sure I know exactly what days they're on and what days they're off. I know it's 2 days they're not on. But yeah, shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate everybody that rocked out with me this morning. And man, you all have a beautiful day. You have a beautiful day. I think I'm going to be dropping a video midday today sometime, just just talking boxing, man. And I'm going to start doing that, you know, more often, where I'm just going to be giving my takes on different things of that nature. So I will be dropping more videos out like that. So other than that, man, I appreciate everybody that pulled up on me today, man. I'm going to get me something good to eat and get some things done around the house. Other than that, it's your boy Jay Hardcore, Hardcore Boxing News. Okay, the Rise Podcast says no Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, I know that now. No Tuesdays and the two T's. The two T's. Okay. All right, then. Well, listen here. I appreciate Lottie Dot and everybody. It's your boy Jay Hardcore, Hardcore Boxing News. And I'm out of here. Man, how you turn this damn thing off?